Hey guys, welcome back. Been a while. As you can tell, I'm not feeling too great, so that's kind of why I've been kind of quiet recently. Haven't felt good. This time of the year always sucks, especially in the business I'm in. Gotta deal with snow removal. But anyway, as you can see, there's some new pieces being added to the addition here. First things first, I got all the guts put inside. Try to see through the glare here. Got the receiver and everything mounted. The battery is up in front of the air tank, and you can see there kind of a interesting little, just a simple kind of homemade job for the retract system there. Put new servos in it for the elevators and rudders. The rudder has a Futaba 3010, and the elevator servos are high-tech 485s. Oh, and I got all the windows finished. I think the last time I didn't have the windscreen done yet, or these front windows here, but everything is in. As you can see, they turned out pretty good, and they're in there. They're not going anywhere. I opted to not glue this one on. It fits so snugly all the way around. Just 3 screws on each side. Holds it on there pretty nice. So no complaints there. I did end up removing the covering here. So if you remember last time this was all painted, but because of issues I was having with the paint, I decided to cut the covering here and have this all monocoat white and blend into the paint. Well, I didn't like the way it blended, so I went ahead and recovered this portion here. So this is no longer paint, this is all monocoat, and it blends into the paint right here at the dorsal fin. So it's really not that noticeable. I'll probably end up recovering this eventually, but we'll see how it goes. And my old man's been busy on the wings. Just got these back from him yesterday, and they turned out pretty well. These are not the easiest thing in the world to cover, and he did pretty good on them. So him and we have completely different building and covering techniques, but our finished results are pretty similar, so that always works out good. It just kind of goes to show you there's more than one way to get the same result. So I've got get the radio here. Got one wing hooked up, so that's all good to go. And the flaps are a split flap system. They work really good. This morning, might be kind of hard to see, but I painted the inside of it just with a blue rattle can paint, just to kind of height it a little bit better. I'll monocoat this right here. This is just a piece of plywood pretty much, so I'll monocoat that. That'll be good to go. Whew. Running out of breath here. Other than that, it's looking good. And I've been asked several times, what's the engine's gonna be? Here they are. Well, here's one. This is an RCGF 26. It's a beam mounted engine, which I kind of like, especially for the type of airplane that I have. Why the 26? Well, the 30 I think would have been too much power, that is, and so much of the cylinder head would have stuck through the cowl. So this plane has such a nice sleek look to it. Right now I think this much of the head sticks out of the cowl. So I'll have this and the spark plug and boot. That's about it. So the 30 would have been too much, and the 20 I think would not have been enough. So 26. I mean, it's really a nice engine. Not sure if I can see it here, but see, it's Oh, for crying out loud. Double ringed. So, really a nice engine. And from Valley View RC, $200 shipped to my door. That ain't bad. So I only have one so far. My dad used this engine to mock up the center section. So he still has the center section right now. I just dropped him off some covering yesterday when I picked up the outboards from him. So you're killing my batteries. So he's going to get the center section covered up, and shortly I'll have this all in one big piece here in the basement. And I'm pretty happy with it. It's turning out pretty good. Nothing fancy. I mean, retract servo is just a high-tech HS81. Flaps have old Futaba 148s. I mean, they don't need to be anything special. And the ailerons are high-tech 485s, just like the elevators. And those are really good servos, especially for the price. This doesn't need $100 servos on it by any means. So, just a short video today. I'm running out of breath here. All clogged up. I'm going to get some more work done on it. Oh yeah. I was doing some more work on the Goldberg Super Chipmunk. That's ready for an engine. I got everything, all the servos are put in, everything's programmed. I'll tell you what, that push rod for the rudder, that is a bitch to get in there. That is such a wonky shape. But that is the second Goldberg Chipmunk I've built, so not that big a deal. But if you remember, I think it was 3 years ago when I first started restoring this airplane, and I'm just now getting it finished. Nice. But it'll fly this coming season. About time. So, other than that, nothing else to report. Everything's coming along. As soon as I get the center section back, I'll bring it back and show you how it looks. Later.